For example of making 3D assets, we will get back to our example of the chair, but now we will design it from start to zero. We learned how could we block out our object. Now let's see how could we actually design it. So I will delete everything here, go to the negative y-axis, Shift A, mesh, then a cube. I will then decrease its size on the x-axis and then decrease its size on the y-axis. This will give me a cubic cylindrical shape. Now going back to the negative y-axis, I'll decrease its z and put it. So now let's go to the edit mode. If you did not guess already, we are making the legs of the chair. So we will go and do a loop cut here, then another loop cut here, and then a loop cut. Now we go to select faces, to the wireframe, and then select these faces. Extrude scale. This will give us a quite interesting shape. Negative y-axis. Then we will go select down face, go back to the negative y-axis, extrude on the z-axis, and go now. We will make another loop cut. It will be here. Select also all the faces, make it a bit slim, then select all the faces down and make it even slimmer. Maybe we could make even a loop cut here just to make it a bit more realistic like this. Of course you should work on a reference image, but I'm here imagining a chair myself, so you could use a reference image to get more an accurate leg, but this is something I did from my imagination. And a leg we only need one, so let's put it aside after naming it leg or chair leg and put it aside as chair. Let's make now the cushion of this chair. So it's a cube, negative y-axis, scale it down on the z-axis, scale it down in general. Now we go on the edit mode. We might need to bevel it down a bit. Select this face, bevel it down even more to get a frame for the cushion. Here also we might need a bit of a steady frame. As you see, this is downward and this is upward. Maybe now we will make the cushion. We will select full cushion, like then P selection, so it gets separated. Maybe even go to the edges, for example, just to fill the gap, and press F, which will fill our gap. Now this is the frame, and this is, or to be honest, the chair frame, and this is the cushion chair, and this would be the first one, and this is chair base frame. So this could work for now. Let's also disable them all. Let's go on the negative y-axis. Now we will make the additional base frame. So now we will make the decorative frame of the chair. So here there are multiple designs in our wall. I will go with something like a curvy one, like a U-shaped curvy one with a cushion inside it. That would look. So here I will use the Nobis curve. It's a bit similar for my need. I will go to the negative y-axis, go rotate it on the x-axis for 90 degrees, and then edit mode, make them like this. That's a bit. We might need another. Yeah, so basically I'm trying to get the shape in my head. Okay, so this looks a bit accurate, for my imagination at least. I'll go to the curve settings, geometry, extrusion, then a modifier, also frame. Yeah, this looks. Then this is chair decorative frame. Then we will go to object, convert into a mesh. Then selecting all these edges and then fill it up. Now we could go here and do some beveling. Now we could go like this, bevel it down a bit, maybe bevel it down. Yeah, this a bit nice. Here it's might here do like something like that. This is the back side of the chair to the side. Here we could only choose that to that. Choose this with them. We could fill this up like that. Go to this, choose these faces, and then P selection. Now we have frame and its cushion. So now we have this cushion and its frame. We have the base frame, the legs, and the cushion. Now let's put it all together, but like in a distinct order, a better order. So let's start with the legs, make 4 of them. So you could use here the array modifier. The factor on x should be around that. You could do another array modifier. Make it be like this. The chair base frame should be 180 degrees. This is too big too. Look here, does not really make sense with it. We might need to do some work on that to connect the legs, the base frame, because now the legs are too bulky for the frame. Increasing it won't really fix anything, so we need to decrease the diameter of these legs from here. All of this needs to scale down, this to be long, making these vertices a bit down, maybe even scale it down, it's up, and it's all trial and error. Don't worry if it did not work with you in the first time or the second time. Going with the reference image, of course, decrease the risk of things like this happening to you. But I do not like working in reference image, especially when I don't feel like it. Everyone has his way in designing 3D models. I do find it fun, so I don't something like references. Yeah, they are. Result with references could look way better. But yeah, if it's just a chair in a big game, no one will really notice much of it. So yeah. Now the chair cushion. This could be done in many ways, by the way. You could do this, we will get to it in the detailing video. You could do a cloth simulation for that. We could do even some sculpting, a cloth sculpting if you want it to be customized. Cushions, to be honest, could be done in it varies a lot. So it all depends on how you like to do it. I will show you all the ways in the detailed episode. We should do, looks nice. Now the chair frame, where is it? Here, upside down, like that. See, we need to do work more on the scaling because we fixated more on the topology. Our scaling is a bit off, to be honest, so you might work on that more if you are too focused on topology like me. I'm always too focused on topology for some reason. So yeah, learn from my mistake. I don't like how bulky it is. The side, increase that as one. This better. Also from here, they're also too big. Okay, so this is our main thing. This has no details, by the way. It has some mistakes, but it will be fixed in the next episode. You can like do it like that, then save this collection as editable. You could just, if your scaling was a bit wrong like mine, you can duplicate, make another collection, called it LODs or LODs. Disable this one, go like this, Control J, a chair, with the modifier, apply the modifiers, then Control J, and then call it a chair, for example. Maybe you could play a bit with the scaling, too bulky, thin, or something like, or the legs was a bit off like mine, you know? So you can play rotations and see different stuff. And the most important of this thing is to be honest, to see your topology. As we see, our topology is a bit fine or good for a chair. I might only have some comments on this Nubus curve when it's got a lot of polygons from this chair. So yeah, to me I see like 5,000 for a non-detailed yet chair is a bit we might need to like decrease the poly count here because the cushions would have a bit of more of detail, so that would be no. So yeah, just to check out our blockout final thing. So this is our final blockout without detailing and stuff like that. And thanks for watching, and I hope you continue the series with us, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you next video.